Hey everybody, welcome to day 183. Body weight is down to 225.8. So this first exercise here is the L sit with 5 pounds plus the shoes, so 6 pounds. Get like 10.8 seconds. My best is 12.3, and I was upset with that, but I didn't realize until later that the PR is from when I was really sick around day 100, and those moved a lot easier because of that. But I didn't realize it until after the workout was over. But let me talk about this overhead press. I want you to notice from the side how my knees travel forward and backwards because I'm leaning back. It does it. You see it more noticeably with more weight, but even from the 95 pounds, you see I do the same thing every time. Again, I don't care if you don't call this a strict press, if you call it just a regular overhead press, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. The technique's the same on every rep. Um, yeah, so I was gonna do standing knee raises because I kept doing those, but it was raining and then there was lightning, and so I went back inside the house and I wasn't even gonna do my overhead press because of the lightning. I was gonna do some like calisthenic stuff that I was talking about, but I was like, you know what, whatever. We went back outside after I did those L sits. Um, so based on my body weight, I need to hit 242 and a half to be an all-time record. So here's 242 and a half. Okay, again, one of those things I thought I had no chance of getting. I just threw the weight on and went for it. Nothing moved particularly fast. 225 didn't move particularly fast. Like I was going to be able to add 17.5 pounds, but that's a half pound, pound for pound, all-time PR. My heaviest ever is only a 252, 9.5 pounds more, and I weighed significantly more, like 25, 26 pounds heavier. After that, we dropped down to 197.5 to go for as many reps as we can. Tried to get 10. I got 8. 10 would be my best pound for pound set of 10. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it. I have no idea how I got that record. But as far as like a medium rep or a higher rep set, that was definitely my best of the training cycle. I would say 197.5 for 8 at this body weight. And then, yes, like I said, I was just going to do some calisthenics stuff because the lightning was like super close. But I was like, you know what, whatever, who cares? And then banded pushdowns, I get 28. I beat it by 1. And then I go back to hit the standing knee raises with 75 pounds because I wanted to get a PR on something for hip flexors. Previous best was 8. The first two reps in real speed, then I speed up the middle. The last two were in real speed. But yeah, I pushed that to 10 reps. So that's another PR. And then the last thing that we have here is trap bar deadlift isometrics. So I knew this was going to be a marathon. I was tired before I started this. Again, this was very challenging. I was not feeling well today. There was a lot of reps in here where as soon as I put it down, I was blacking out, taking breaks in between every 3 rounds or so when I changed positions. But I started from basically the deepest deficit that I've done so far on these, and I started with just 2 plates on the first 2 heights, so the first 6 reps, to make sure that I was putting enough power into the pens. And then after that, we went back up to 3 plates here. Again, the glutes and adductors are just completely sore. Just picking my leg up to 90 degrees is a very big challenge. Very big challenge. Even during this workout, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to redo how I had planned the rest of this week for the peak because I'm just accumulated too much fatigue, It's funny. I think it's funny sometimes when people say that they hit overtraining or overreaching and then it's, under recovered. Like definitely I can see that, but true overreaching, true overtraining it's very hard to reach that state. You really have to push yourself to get there, and I'm on the verge of it right now. You know, every movement, every step is labored, and it's not like a diet labored or something like that. It's just you feel sick. You know, your body is just telling you to stop, to go inside, but we just carry on anyway. I can tell you that the lower body accessory work is definitely done for the training cycle. And I was going to do singles on Wednesday and Thursday with back extensions afterwards. I might just pull a single rack pull tomorrow on Wednesday, and be it for the lower body. And then Thursday might just do back extensions, so I have more time to freshen up. And then Friday is just going to be belt squat isometrics with nothing else. And instead of the normal 9 I do, I might just do 6 with no other accessory work. Yeah, I just need my legs to be fresher. I'm okay with having a heavy pull in here as long as my glutes are in a better place, the adductors are in a better place by tomorrow, where I feel like I can get a proper brace and everything like that. Because after every one of these reps, when I put it down, the glutes are just screaming. This is a very glute dominant exercise as well. You know, the adductors as well. The quads not so much, but they do contribute. You know, the back is contributing as well, but it's not as big of an issue because you're paused against those pins. Now, if the back was super beat up, it could be an issue, but because it's feeling okay, it's really just all glutes and adductors on an exercise like this. So essentially, though, we got the hardest record so far on the push press, and I don't know if it's the hardest record, but you know, 1 rep max, pound for pound best on the overhead press. In 2 days from now, we have the dips, and then in 2 more days from then, we have the push press, and then another 2 days we have the bench. And yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to take the singles on chin-ups. We'll see how the biceps are feeling. And also, I tested out those handles. Those handles are back to spinning some because of all the rain today. So, yeah, we'll see what the body weight is and make sure that the singles tomorrow are as conservative as can be on the chin-ups. And then, yeah, on Friday, we'll just give it all we got on the chin-ups. Again, on the zercher deadlift, the 5 plates, I don't know if it's going to be there. I don't know if we built enough strength or we can get rid of enough fatigue to pull it. But, you know, I'm going to load the weight on the bar and I'm going to give it a go. And we'll see what happens on Saturday. That's pretty much all I got for today. Thanks, everyone who stuck around and listened. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.